Games Workshop, what the hell are you doing? I just woke up today and turned on my computer to see an article about how Games Workshop is going to be making a trademark issue over the phrase or term Space Marine. Something which has existed for longer than Games Workshop has. The term Space Marine has been around since about 1939. And it's meant to describe a Marine in space. It is a very generic term. But Games Workshop feels threatened that there are other people making stories and products called Space Marines, which is one of their products. So they're putting a trademark claim on that one. This has been affecting mostly individuals, smaller companies, let's say. They don't seem to be targeting the larger ones like, Blizzard or, what's him? Yeah, or just any other game that has a Marine in space. Doom. The Doom series. You play a space Marine who's fighting demons on Mars, right? But this is affecting people like a guy who wrote the book Spots the Space Marine. It has nothing to do with Warhammer or 40K or the Imperium or any of that stuff. It is a completely unique book, separate from that, just called Spots the Space Marine. Now, this guy had his book pulled from Amazon because Games Workshop claimed they had a trademark issue over their intellectual property, and that this guy's book was infringing on their intellectual property, the phrase Space Marine. So Amazon pulled his book, which they did not have to do, but they did. So what does this mean? This means that you're going to see a lot less of Space Marines in your generic sci-fi films. You're going to see more of things like in Starship Troopers where they have to be playful with their words and call them the mobile infantry. You know, this goes back way before Games Workshop, and there's even been lots of things in between. If you play Super Metroid, there are some dead bodies of Space Marines that are working for whatever it is in that, you know? So, I think this is a poor show from Games Workshop. I think they are bullying the little people and essentially just trying to cash cow on their already pushed to the limit consumer fan base. They're not making enough money from something that they need to make more money, causing legal problems for people and potentially suing them for not using their intellectual property without permission, when it's a generic blanket term for a Marine in space. I'm disgusted by this. Disgusted. And I hope that you would be too, because what this means for fan fiction writers, or for just any sci-fi writer, this means that you can't write Space Marine unless you're referring to the Games Workshop Adeptus Astarte Space Marine. Well, that's all I have to say on this. Please put your comments below. If you like this video, click like, share it, try and get some people to hear about this, because this is just making me livid. This is not cool. I'm Max, this is a Bolter, and happy wargaming.